TR3D channel. Today we've got an amazing video for you showing you the best fixes in the game you can get if you're lucky enough to roll them. Check out some of this. We've got a load of fixes. We're going to go through the wasteland and a big tear up showing you what the best fixes are. Now to start with, this one is none other than the bloody explosive fixer of doom, and check out the damage this does to these enemies. It really is one of the best weapons in the game. If you're ever lucky enough to get hold of this gun, or you've got enough money to buy it on Easy NPC's website, then go and do it, because it really is my top 5 weapons of all time in Fallout 76. It's absolutely brilliant, and we've got a few fixes to show you today. A couple of them have got brand new legendary effects on them from the update we had a couple of weeks ago, and they are really quite good, but there's some that are better than others, as you probably already know. Now, as I just said, all these weapons you can buy on the website Easy NPC, and go and make sure you do that using my code. All of the details in the description below. Have a look at that after the video. Anyway, onwards and upwards. This is the build we are using. This is an amazing fixer build. As you can see, we've got all the commandos, we've got the life givers. This is the legendary perk cards that I use. Screenshot that, copy it, use it, go and do it. It's going to be the best build money can buy, I assure you. Make sure you're going to do that. Now we've gone over to this place on the map. There's none other than the Charleston Capitol building, and this is another good place to come and get some really good XP. There's always some high level ghouls lurking around up in here, so you're going to need a decent weapon to come in here anyway. But if you do have one of these amazing fixes, you'll find yourself killing these enemies really fast and getting a hold of lots of legendary enemies as well, and hopefully dropping some decent stuff for you. Really good place to come. Charleston Capitol building, I'm sure you know what it is by now. Anyway, as you can just see there on the bottom, well, the top left of my screen, not that one, not serendipity, but the one before that, with the perk card. That's a really good perk card to use, because basically it stops your weapons ever from breaking. It's a really good one. I'll go into more detail about that in another video. But basically it's a build, but this build, where none of your weapons will ever break. But that's another video, we're going to that another day. Anyway, are we going to change gun here? Yes we are. We've gone to this one. This is a Furious, isn't it? I can't see the screen. Yeah, double shot, full health. So basically this is a weapon. I wasn't too sure about this. This does double damage to enemies that have full health. As you can just see there, look, one shot took out almost all the health at level 75 ghoul here at White Springs. And it's quite a good weapon, but as you can see, it's not quite as good as the bloody explosive fix, and that's what I wanted to show you on this video today. All in all, it's quite a good fix to have with that perk on. If you can roll it, then even better. But as you can see, I've died twice there, so ain't that great after all. Anyway, onwards and upwards to another absolutely brilliant gun, one of the best guns in the game yet again, and that is the B2525 fixer, it is known as, and that is a bloody 25% faster fire rate and a 25% something over in VATS. What's it called? Yeah, the less VATS action point cost. Absolute brilliant weapon. It's a VATS weapon obviously, but it also works really well not in VATS. It's really good for tearing through the enemies and making lots of holes in them, as you can see. And here we're at Harper's Ferry on the map, another brilliant place, as I've showed you before, and always to come and get lots of XP and to come and kill either Scorchborn here, these green super mutants, or what's that one, the ghouls. And as you can see, you're going to need a half decent weapon come in, because they're all high level. Now I know the people at Fallout have actually changed the way you kill enemies now, because everywhere you go on a map, depending on what level you are, you'll be faced with that hardness of the enemy. If you're low level, say you're level 10, you basically get level 10 or 20 enemies around a map, so it works best for you that way to come to these places. Harper's Ferry, White Spring, and the Charleston Capitol building. We get back to the weapons. Easy NPC sell all these weapons reasonably priced as well. So if you're really struggling to roll these weapons, go and check out the website because it's really good, and you will be able to buy them, not for cash but for real money. As you can see, we are sponsored by them, and we do put an advert at the beginning and the end of every one of our videos. 100% trustworthy. Go and do it. Back to the weapons. This is still the B2525, and it is amazing. We're going to swap again in a minute, but you can just see what sort of damage this does. I think it's slightly better. The damage per second is slightly better on this weapon, even though the damage is actually higher on the bloody explosive fixer. You're actually killing the enemies quicker with this. It's got a faster fire rate. It's obviously a bloody weapon as well, so the lower your health, the better damage you are doing. Brilliant. Like I just said, these places are really good to come and get legendary enemies, kill them and pick up whatever they're dropping. Right, next we have got another bloody explosive. Oh no, my mistake. The one at the beginning of the video might have been, yeah, it would have been silly. The Gammon, I don't know how you say it, the Gammon's explosive fix that was. Let me just rewind that. Yeah, it was, my mistake. The Gammon's explosive fix at the beginning of the video. This is the bloody explosive fixer. And as you can see, yet again, one of the best weapons in the game you can get hold of. Boom. Well, still with a BE fixer.
Getting hungry.
And this gun has a battle perk on it as well, so it really is a good one. Dead. Well, I think we established the best fixer in the game is either the BE bloody explosive fixer or the B2525 fixer, and there it is.